Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate. I hope you've been enjoying it thus far. Unfortunately, I've had some computer issues, and so the audio you are now hearing was not what was recorded as I was playing this section. That is because basically my computer crashed midway through this section, and all the audio files were lost. The videos were fine, but I forgot to re-record the video. I re-recorded the sound after the crash, but not the video. So I've got the larger section with video but no sound, and the other section that has the opposite, basically, no video and sound. So I decided that obviously you don't want to look at a black screen while listening to my voice, but I can probably commentate retroactively quite sufficiently. At the moment we're just finishing equipping and heading out to accept all the quests in this area. Now I have gone and done most of this section just to make sure everything was running smoothly for my reinstall and the mods and whatnot, getting it working in Tutu. So I do know where all the quest givers are in this area. What I can do now, which is much earlier than I would be able to otherwise, is that I've been requested to give a shout out to my friend LZ, so here goes. Out! There you go, LZ. I hope you're happy with that. Of course, the only two people that are ever going to see it are you and I, and possibly one person that accidentally stumbles upon this video, but such is life. Okay, so we've gathered the golden pantaloons, which are absolutely useless in this game, but if you carry your character over with them to Baldur's Gate, and then all the way over into Throne of Bal, which is the expansion for Baldur's Gate, then they actually gain a use. So we're going to be carrying them around for a long, long time. And over here is a quest to collect a ring for this woman. So we're just going to collect that up.
Yes? Yes?
I'm obviously speaking of some such here as I pause. That's a weird portrait that woman has. I'm not sure if that's default, or I assume it's default. Now the ring is in this friendly inn area to the north, so that's where we shall be heading if I recall correctly, which it seems I do. It's not exactly a hard quest, but it's one of those initial ones that just gets you a little bit of experience to set you up. So up we go. Most of this area is taken up by the gigantic castle that is the friendly inn, so there's not a huge amount of area to explore. I am talking about the spell book. No, yes, that makes sense. Basically, druids don't get very good spells at all. They're basically worse clerics in my opinion, so we're just going to set her up as a heal bot basically. And occasionally she can wade into combat. Apologies if, you know, I don't remember what I'm saying when I do something like that, but I am new to Let's Playing, so I am going to come across these technical issues, and hopefully things should smooth out as I get more experience. I hope you'll all bear with me. I don't know why I'm picking this stuff up, as it's basically worthless. It really is, and now we're overcumbered, so I've gone, why have I done that? The longswords are worth keeping because my longswords keep breaking, and it's nice to have replacements. And in fact, the game will actually automatically, if you've got a replacement in your inventory, just re-equip it rather than leaving it without a weapon, because you often don't notice for a while, so that's nice. Saving after every fight, always important. So yeah, they want us to go down to the Nashkel mines, and indeed that's how you progress the main quest. but we're not really in a hurry to do so. I just don't see the character motivation. You know, he's just come out of Candlekeep. He's a orphan in every sense of the word now, not even a foster father, and he's expecting this armoured figure to loom out of the darkness at any moment to take his life. So at the moment he's not focused on solving the world's problems. What he wants to do is he wants to get set up, he wants to get powerful, he wants to learn how to fight, get some good magical equipment, and basically give himself a small chance of surviving. And that's what this will be, you know, doing quests like this. There's a much more immediate gain. So that's going to be his focus for a little while, is just doing some quests and collecting companions to help him out for the inevitable confrontation. I mean, he's got Khalid and Shahira now, but he's reluctant to lose them. I mean, they're companions of Gorion, and therefore, in his mind, they're kind of associated with him.
I am not well at all.
And we saw how well he fared. Yes, and we're already getting the tar beaten out of us there. Luckily the AI in this game is pretty simplistic, so if you run away when you're low on health, they'll quickly target someone else who's nearby, and then you can just run back into the fight like I've done. Yeah, that's the Flame Dance ring we are looking for the quest. And going to heal up. Yes, I heal up here and just kind of continue on, even though I should really just go back to the inn and rest. Because that's kind of a waste of a potion there. I mean, I could rest at the inn, cast a heal spell. But, you know, I was very interested in exploring and mixing things up, I guess. I felt the Let's Play would get very boring if I just rest every 2 minutes when I get slightly injured. So pushing the boundaries really helps to... And this is Viconia. I didn't actually know she was here when I stumbled into this area. I just kind of was exploring, but this is a very nice benefit. She's someone that I've wanted in my party when I was considering this Let's Play.
I serve the flaming fist.
And yes, she's just one of the best clerics you can get in this game. And frankly, the situation that you recruit her in, my character's very tired of people getting picked on by large armoured figures, so regardless of whether I wanted her in my party, I think it very much fits the character to kind of step in here. He sees himself and Gorion in this situation, and sees a chance to change how it happens. Now this fight actually goes much easier than killing a normal Flaming Fist would, and gives me quite a lot of experience, largely because of Viconia and her sleep spell, which just basically makes him lay on the ground while we beat on him. And here we go, we get our cleric, which Jahira is happy with. All, yes, that is good, justice, whatnot. I actually thought Jahira and Khalid would be unhappy with recruiting Viconia, but I guess they're the typical goody-goodies and equal opportunity for all, yada yada. Of course, we get a 2 reputation hit for having a drow in our party, and they proceed to bitch about that, so it's kind of like they are for the idea of having
mongering riffraff,
giving the drow a chance, but they don't actually want to do it in reality. Which actually is quite realistic. You get so many people that are like that, where it's one thing theoretically for them, but when they're forced to deal with the practical side of it, they suddenly change their mind. And we got a better set of armor out of that, which is very nice. Plate mail, which we will be wearing for quite some time. The only better armor really is full plate mail, and then of course magical armor. And we're going to get rid of those sleep spells. As good as they were in that fight, a cleric's job is to heal, and that's exactly how we're going to set up Viconia. We will leave her 1 entangle because it's nice to have all your casters able to do a little bit of
Gorion would have none of this. 'Tis shameful.
casting offensively if you need them to have that utility there. But a cleric's primary job is
I
always
don't
going
like
to
the
be
way
healing.
this group is turning out.
She's, or he,
Better
is what keeps
leadership
your
might
party
help.
alive. I'm pointing out the
Tread lightly.
reputation decrease there.
You must show
and everyone
respect
is
in nature's house.
complaining. Now, again, at this point, I think we should just be happy for the gain and head back to the friendly arm in, but we don't. We're going to keep exploring here. Because I guess we're on a roll. We've got the ring, we've got one of the party members we want. Things are looking good. Except when Emma charges into melee combat because she runs out of arrows. Because I was foolish enough to not buy her more. And yes, I'm just confirming that no, I do not have any in my inventory anywhere. So we've got to basically dance around this bear. I cast off an entangle, hoping that they will entangle the bears and stop chasing after Emma, and they're like, yeah, she's got very little armor and no weapon, let's kill her. And never mind all the big guys with swords chasing us around. But as ends up happening, we entangle ourselves more than them. But luckily the entangle spell forces her to chase Verconia, who's not entangled. That could have gone really badly if it kept going after Imoen or Verconia was the one that was entangled. And here we get everyone entangled just out of range of the bear, which is frustrating. Imoen goes, oh, I'm not entangled, let's charge. I really should take the script off her at this point, but I don't think about it, and so I'm just sitting here going, no, don't do it. Stay back, Imoen. And of course the bear gets unentangled. We've got no fighters now. But luckily a sling bullet saves the day. A lot of experience bears give you early on. That fight went extremely well because bears can really beat the hell out of you. Now we're just waiting around trying to quick save, but we can't because everyone is still entangled. Well, not everyone, but some of us. And I don't think we can quick save while the spell's active, even if we're not in it. We're just kind of waiting around. And again, this would probably be a good opportunity to head back to town with everyone half dead and having no arrows. But we're going to press the advantage. It's only a defeat if we admit it. There we go, getting the quick save off, which is good at least. We do heal everyone up here, so she gets a bit more survivability, but she still doesn't have a weapon. Like, we've got no longsword we can equip on her, we don't have any arrows, she's not designed to be a boxer, let me put it that way. You know, if she was a monk, we probably wouldn't have to give her a weapon, but she's not. She's a rogue, a level 1 rogue without much armor. And again, we are forced to micromanage her more than anything else. So we're going, please let us have a weapon we can give her. And I believe I noticed I've got these throwing daggers to keep her occupied for a bit and stop her running in like a headless chicken. But, I mean, even if Gibberlings are a threat to a character, that says a lot. And we actually get killed, the main character there, right after I say that. I forgot about that, gets killed by the Gibberlings, which is a bit embarrassing. That's just really bad luck. I mean, we've slaughtered Gibberlings in worse equipment for quite some time now. We've had what, 2 encounters with Gibberlings so far, and of course there's no issue. But as soon as we put on our full plate, they're able to tear us down. I guess we just got weighed down and weren't able to dodge them as deftly or something like that. But not to be deterred. Never mind that we really should be going back to the friendly army. We are going to continue. It's kind of amusing watching myself do this, because I'm like, what are you doing? Go back to the inn. And I even knew that retroactively I'd be thinking that. I was like, nah, it'll be good. So So I imagine you, the viewers, are doing exactly the same thing, going, just go back and heal, just buy some arrows, come back later. It doesn't matter, it's just a bit of travel time. But we are nothing if not determined. Determined to get ourselves killed, possibly, but at least it's determination. But yeah, not much of the map to explore. Bandits. Two-hit Imoy. It's about at this point I go, yeah, perhaps I should have headed back before. But even now, like, we're going to kill these bandits pretty effectively, and I'm just going to go, nah, well, Imoen's already dead, we're going to roll with it. We'll raise her, but since our weak party member's gone, we might as well just keep going. Khalid's half dead, but that's all good. I'm actually surprised at level 1 we took on these bandits with so few issues. Not that bandits are particularly strong, but more that we're not particularly strong. And now we've got to carry all of Imoen's stuff. Which is always tedious because she was our party leader, so she had all the stuff. Yeah, and right after Imoen dies is when we pick up arrows for her. And it's just like, why? Why? But I mean, she would have died there even if she had a bow. She was throwing her little daggers. She wasn't running into melee combat, and they just went bang bang because she was in front of the party at the time. And down she went. Now we get a level up for Jaheira here. Who's now like 2-2 while the rest of our party is 1-0. So she's significantly above the rest of us, except for Viconia, who is a level 2 cleric before we're even level 2. So it actually makes a lot of sense now I think about it retroactively that, you know, our characters just come out of Candlekeep. He is green. It makes sense that most of the adventurers he recruits, other than Imoen, who's just as green as he is, are going to have more experience points than him. But at the time I was going, why? Shouldn't the main character be kind of the most powerful? Which is the way it traditionally is in RPGs, is like the main character does everything and everyone else kind of just stands